Okay, welcome to day 85 of applying my system every day for 1 year. And well, there's things we need to talk about. There's things we need to discuss and explain on why I've been absent again. And well, the reason is that I don't know if I already mentioned it, um, but I was actually having trouble with the charger of my laptop. And for that reason, I was it was very difficult for me to be making videos and also trade because I just had limited battery on my laptop and I could only charge it for a few hours and just try to use it as little as possible. So that's why I was not filming these videos anymore, but I'm trying to get back on it because, well, I mean, this is the reason that I made the channel so I could go back to the past and see all my videos and how I wanted to make this happen, and hopefully in less than a year I'll make it. I'll make it to the 100k funded. Will I make it? Well, I hope so, but we're working it. We're fucking working on it, and yeah, I feel so stiff. I'm not used to be filming videos anymore, but I'm trying to do it. And well, let's see the recap of what are we up to. So July has been a very um not good of a month. Not good, but it's just been very calm. And as you can see, I almost went not trading a whole month. That's insane. But I mean, it's part of my system that I do not trade every single day. I trade only when momentum is there, when there is true trend happening. And well, sometimes trends do not are not present every single day. And this is the reason why I think my system is actually profitable. Why? Because when there's no trades, I just simply opt out of the market. I simply just do not take trades. And it was a whole month of basically not a single good environment that we could have gotten involved. Saying that is that now we have a market that we're watching that it's CJ, and I think it's the strongest one of the XXX JPY pairs. As you can see, UJ has some strength. Well, we're going to show first of all the context, and as you can see, it had a good run. It is now in a good run, but as you can see, if you compare it to CJ, even though from here to here UJ was better, you can see now the difference between UJ and CJ, and you can see like CJ has a better and strong market, unlike UJ that is just going up and pausing a little bit, going up, pausing a little bit, and just this crawl up on the EMAs that it doesn't look good. It does look like it's losing its momentum, even though it's not. It's losing its strength, and that's one important part. That here, price looks like it's ready to take off. It's ready to do a good move. It has demonstrated good strength, good momentum. It has good momentum, but it has not the strength that CJ is right now um, showing us. And well, that is the only market that right now, at least on day 85, I'm looking for. Day 85, it's Friday. I'm actually um, filming this video on Saturday, but I'm doing the recap for day 85, and since it was Friday closing day, well, that's why we're looking at charts that are um, or closed with the market closed. So in reality, the only market that I'm watching right now, it's CJ, and the only trade we took was around, where was it? Let me find it because it was somewhere. Okay, it's because I hit all the drawings. The trade we took was here. Okay, right now we had a good context time frame, so now we were just waiting for validation to pause in the maze. It really paused, and then let's go down and look at this. Now I really would love that this didn't came back to our entry, because we were one, two, three candles break even, and it seems like it started to go. If this pullback wasn't up until here, but maybe from here and here, and it did not take my break even. I mean, look at how much this delivered. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. Like, it's fucking insane. Imagine catching a 20 RR. That's insane. I mean, I would have been really happy if I could have made that happen. But I mean, that's part of the game. You take trades that take you out, and then it does miraculous things. But we're not going to cry about it because that wasn't part of the system. A part of the system is breaking even on these strong moves, and well, when that happens, I don't care what happens anymore. I just care that if it's gonna take me out, take me out. I don't care because I'm following rules of my system. I'm just gonna do a quick simulation of if it wouldn't take me out. I think this is not good because I'm seeing possible results, or maybe you could see this as a cope of, oh, I wish this trade wouldn't have taken me out and make a lot of money. I just want to train the way I partial. So if you guys don't know how I partial, I just wait for the 4RR to happen, and then after that, so here it's 4. So any candle low, not candle low, that has that on the 4, we're gonna take, we're gonna move our stop loss there. So candle low, up candle, an up candle, and a candle low. So this 5, so we get taken out first at the 2.5 RR. Okay. Now we do the swing lows. So as you can see, this is swing low, this is swing low. Once this happens, there is no low anymore. Then this is a low. Then this just fucking goes. Do you see this? This just fucking goes. So we had here our stop loss. We had here our stop loss on this low. Then on this. Once this happened. Once it happened, we had our stop loss right here. Then this just delivered like crazy. Wait. I'm trying to see how I would have done it. What is low? It's this one, it's 4. Now we go to 6, 7. Okay, this is not good. This is, if a trade, it's if my candle low, for example, it's here, it's at 4. okay, and price moves to 8. I mean the next candle moves to 8, then I can take a partial. I can move my partial here to start protecting my profit. But since this did not go to 8, any candle low did not go to 8, as you can see here, it was 7. So for me, it's not relevant. We let it go. So there's no up candle that has an 8. So there's no need to partial the partial that we are holding. So we just let it. Okay. Now when this happens, we have our stop loss is that it's on 5. But right now here it's at 8. So from going to 5RR, 5RR to 8, do I partial here? I mean, do I update my partial here? Probably not yet. But right now here at 9 point, okay, I'm actually gonna partial in. And what do we do? I partial, I partial, I partial, I partial. I don't not get taken out, and here I get my second partial out. That is 7.5, let's say. It was 15, that's 7.5. 7.5 plus 7.5. Okay. Now I do the candles. Now I do only the low. What is the recent low? This is insane. Like if I would have been right here, I would be like, I'm not comfortable leaving my stop loss here because if it comes back here again, I'm losing a lot of money. Okay. So what I will probably do is just say, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna let this run. Even though this goes and it doesn't take us out, I'm not comfortable. I don't know. I don't know if I will be comfortable to just be. No, fuck it. I will be. I will be confident because why? Because we already took that parcel. The reason that I'm just gonna give a quick breakdown on how do I partial. The first partial is at 4RR on the up candle slows. Then, if price gets too overextended, well, after that I trail my stop loss within the swing lows. If a swing low, it's very low to a candle low up candle. Let's say, for example, if the recent up candle is at 8 and my recent high is at 4, I mean my recent low that I have my stop loss at 4, I update my partial, my half a partial to there because I'm not willing to accept that if I get taken out, I get taken out for RR when I could have made a little bit of money taking a partial at 8. So this is the reason why I took a partial here. For example, our partial was here at 4. Where is it? We had, when this happened, we had our swing low here. It's at 4, so for me it's not good. This goes, what is the swing low? Still this one. I'm gonna put a, where the fuck is it? this structure. As you can see, I have my stop loss here, then here this is just 4, and price goes to 7. That's not two times the RR, so I let it run. Then it goes beyond. This is now our swing low. It's 5, and by this time, like, it's at 10. I start to um I start to half or partial. So here I will take half. So this is actually a mistake I made, is that I actually didn't do this correctly, because this is supposed to be half of the half. So half is 7.5, half of 7.5, because I'm taking a 50% partial of my 50% partial. It's going to be 3.75. 3.75. Okay. And the left and let it run. The problem with this is that I will close the trade around this area, because, well, I do not live running trades on weekends. That means I will take another 2.5, 2 point, let's say 11.23, in between 2, in between 2, 2.8, 2.8. So that's the RR that I will have made. And if you sum this all up, it's actually a 9 RR. If we would actually took this trade and it did not took us out, this will be a trade. Now, another reason you could say that, well, maybe you could have holded your trade, and I mean, you could just took your break even here. I mean, what am I talking about? You could have taken your whole partial here and be up 7.5 plus, what was the first partial? It was plus 2.5. That's a 10 RR. So really the difference is just 1 RR, if I will do that. So for me, this is the way I take partials. Um, and yeah, but this was not a winning trade. That is what I would do if this was a winning trade that did not took me out at break even. But you shouldn't be sad about not taking this win, because if you follow your rules, that's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what could have happened, because you're not here for the what ifs. You're here for trading your system, your rules, and be consistent with them, and just follow your system, and see what happens. See how your equity curves reacts to your profitable system. And your profitable system only comes from rules, nothing more. So yeah, that's it. That is the way I would have traded this build up to the upside if I would not have taken out, have me price take me out. But yeah, the reality was that I took this trade, it took me at break even, and we're just looking for new opportunities to get in. Now, right now, what am I looking for? Well, the only market that I'm looking for right now, it's CJ. It's the only one that's interesting to me right now. It's the only one that's demonstrating that has good potential for making moves with trending conditions. That's what I like to see. That's what my system entails to take money on. right now this kind of pause is not what I'm looking for. That's why it's still in the valuation time frame. Is that when price just plummets down with long candles, it looks like it's penetrating the MAs instead of surfing them. As you can see, this is a good pause because it just surfed the MAs. This is a good pause because it surfed the MAs. Is this a good pause because it starts to just surf the MAs? But then this happens and you're like, it closed just below the MAs. It looks like it just penetrated them. It doesn't look like weak selling. It just looks like selling is coming in hard. And that's the reason this is not a tradable condition right now. What am I waiting for? Two things to happen. Either for this to make a new high, pause, maybe getting above here, and price to lever or price to take me out, or price to just go down here, make it smooth, and then maybe do the same here, and then maybe get something here to get it, or to get a break even or a loss or whatever. But this is the two possible conditions that I'm waiting for to happen. Either price still goes with the good momentum that it already has and gives us an entry and we take it and we make money, or we break even or we lost or we take a loss. Doesn't matter because we're taking a trade part of our system. The other thing that can happen is just price goes down the MAs, plays for a little bit, doing this consolidation. I call it more a reaccumulation or a sideways action, and then momentum comes in again with good trend conditions, and then we take the trade here and we wait for either to deliver, break even, or take a loss on it. That is really the only way that something like this could happen. Or another third thing can happen, and it just the price just plummets and the move is gone. You know, these three things can happen. These are the three outcomes I'm looking for right now, and only in these two outcomes I'm gonna take a trade, and only when good trending conditions, undeniable strength, and true momentum is present is when I take a trade. So only here I will take a trade, or here I will take a trade. If this happens, well, I will not take a trade. If it goes sideways forever, I will not take a trade. If it goes sideways and then down, I will not take a trade. Only when true momentum comes in and shows us that it actually wants to move, that's when I will take a trade. Why I think these are the two most possible outcomes? Well, because price has already demonstrated that it wants to move in a clear direction. And you can see it was all a block of just back and forth, and then just goes down and down. Up until here, now price seems to that it wants to go up. It has a good trending direction, and that's what we're trading. So because it has a good trending condition on the higher time frame, we're looking for this thing to happen or this thing to happen, and if it gives us entries, we will take them. If it doesn't, good. Because guess what? Guess what? It could do this and not give us any entry here, and prices could just go with good trading conditions without ever getting us an entry, and that's totally fine because we're following rules. Only if the rules are met, I'm gonna take a trade right here or right here, and if they are not met, I don't care. I really do not care. So yeah, that is the only outcomes I'm waiting for this to happen. Now I think I like this color more, or maybe this one. No, I think blue one it's very good. Yo, and when I cannot erase it, it's selecting it. But yeah, I mean those are the outcomes I'm waiting on this market. I just gave you how it took a trade and what conditions do I wait for. And yeah, that is what I want to see. A whole month without trading means I'm making money by not trading shitty conditions, like most people gonna be trading right now. And maybe people will have traded these conditions and made money. The reason is that you need to know when not to trade on your system. If your rules are telling you stay the fuck out of the markets, just stay the fuck out. I'm not claiming that I am this oracle that knows when to trade and when to not. It's just part of following rules. There's gonna be days, weeks, even months that you're gonna just sit out of the markets, and that only happens if you follow rules, nothing else. So that's it for the video for today. That's day 85, doing a catch up of why I've been missing these days. What am I doing right now? I'm looking for good markets and well, what I'm planning to do in the future. The same thing that I've been trying to do for the past 2-3 months. I need to get to my 100k fund account. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but if we do it, I know you'll be here to actually um, witness it. So thanks so much for watching the video. If you're watching it or you're just me watching me, I don't know who's watching the video. But yeah, I hope this actually works in less than a year to be funded to make money off of this. Hope it happens. See you in the next video.